Coming up on this special edition of LUTV News, Lindenwood Gymnastics won the USAG Women's Collegiate National Championship in April. See how one athlete's strength off the beam helped her perform on the beam. The Student Life Sports Male Athlete of the Year had a great year on the lanes. See how Rodolfo Madriz prepares for college and international tournaments. Plus, we'll talk to some members of the Lindenwood Synchro program and discuss their historic season. Those stories, plus a look at other athletes and coaches ahead on the special edition of LUTV News. Welcome to this special edition of LUTV News, Top Athletes and Coaches. I'm Brad Cieslewicz. Lindenwood is recognized for having dozens of sports, and today we're looking at a few players and mentors that make some of the programs stand out. The two-time Lindenwood University Gymnastics National Championship team is full of outstanding members. Lauren Cartmel is one gymnast with a story of overcoming her fears. Cartmel graduates next December, but she will leave behind a legacy of strength, positivity, and encouragement. LUTV News' Samantha Glenn spoke with Lauren about her journey.
The Lindenwood University Gymnastics team won the 2016 USAG Collegiate National Championships with their ability to make routines appear effortless. Senior Lauren Cartmel's performance in her last career competition may have looked effortless, but her gymnastics journey has not been easy. She began the sport when she was a year and a half old. By the age of 6, she was competing. But as Lauren was gaining physical strength, she was creating mental blocks.
When I was 4 years old, I landed on my neck, and that generated a lot of fear. Not only was that fear there, but my coach at the time was also very verbally abusive, and I struggled with having to overcome that.
She's continued to fight fear through the years, but Cartmel has not let her internal struggles weigh her down.
I love being positive. I'm not a huge person to look at the negatives.
Her optimism has inspired many individuals.
She was a great example for us, really. She was always there for the freshmen. It's really inspiring to see her come in every day with a positive attitude, fresh start, and no matter what, she's always 100% dedicated to the sport.
This year, Cartmel was named an all-conference team member as well as an All-American for the second time in a row for balance beam. Her breakthrough moment came this year when competing at Mizzou. She credits the breakthrough to her faith.
I literally just prayed the entire routine. My mind was completely away from the fear that once was inside of me.
Head coach Jen Kessler has developed a strong admiration for Lauren's character.
It's been a huge turnaround from what she started her freshman year to where she is now, and she's one of the most selfless people I've ever met.
Cartmel plans to coach and mentor younger gymnasts now that her competitive career has come to a close. She says she will share that message that gymnastics isn't about the medals one receives or the titles one earns, but about the work dedicated to overcoming challenges. The Lindenwood bowling team is made up of athletes from around the world, and one student from Costa Rica has quite the resume. Lindenwood senior Rodolfo Madriz is a computer science major with a double minor in marketing and business administration. He holds a 4.0 GPA and is one of the top bowlers in Lindenwood's program. I caught up with Rodolfo to see where he will be next. Rodolfo learned to bowl at the age of 12, which is actually older for a future competitive bowler. But with the help of a close family member and a willing bowling center owner, Rodolfo was determined to succeed.
Pretty much practice every day, and I went first with my grandfather just to learn how to play straight, and I got lessons from a guy in Costa Rica that owns a bowling center, and ever since I started practicing, he encouraged me to actually keep practicing, keep bowling, compete.
Rodolfo has traveled to 16 different countries, including Finland and Hong Kong, for the World Youth Championships.
I tried to make the national team in 2007, the youth one. I did, and ever since I've been going to team trials, and luckily for me, I've been part of the national team now for 9 years in a row.
Just up the road from Lindenwood University is St. Charles Bowl. This is where Rodolfo and the team practices during the week to prepare for tournaments on the weekends. Lindenwood senior Kyle Sherman has been on varsity all 4 years in the program and says Rodolfo is very entertaining to have.
Rudy's been pretty fun to have on the team. He's fun, energetic, and brings a very hard-working aspect to our team. It's been a lot of fun to be around, and I can't wait to go bowl nationals.
While Rodolfo can be energetic, he knows what he has to do every shot to keep his composure.
I'm not gonna get to that conclusion unless I calm down myself, start thinking, don't panic, control anxiety, control emotions, so you can make the better decisions that can improve your bowling during competition.
Lindenwood sophomore and National Player of the Year candidate Michael Coffey admires Rodolfo's work ethic.
I've learned very many things from him, from on the lanes and off the lanes. We travel with each other every weekend for college bowling tournaments. I've seen the way he treats others around me, and I would love to be like that someday.
Rodolfo is currently in his offseason for Costa Rica and will bowl Costa Rica's team tryouts in June. Straight ahead on this special edition of LUTV News, this show wouldn't be about top athletes without a Player of the Year. We'll talk with college bowling's top bowler coming up next.